everyone. This is Herman Smith-Sosa with uBuntuSpeaks. I hope this message that I'm about to bring to you today finds you at peace, optimistic about the brand new week, and ready and eager to celebrate your big wins. I know that you're going to have some. Oftentimes we don't see them, don't feel them, or forget. However, do know that you are going to have some big wins this week. Today, I want to speak to you about the importance of having a particular mindset when it comes to global health and development career. So I have come up with 8 strategies that I want to share with you throughout the week that I find are effective and have helped me have a successful global health and development career. You see, oftentimes when we do engage in this field and we're continuously working for those of us who've been in it for so many years, we forget that it does take a certain mindset, a certain belief, a certain way of doing things to be successful. And for those of you who are seeking to get into the field, know that, although global health and development work is not easy, there are ways and mindsets and strategies that we all can adopt to make our works be more meaningful, in the sense that it allows us to have some big wins and allows us to really feel as though we've accomplished something and have achieved the big goals and we're helping people find ways to improve their lives and to save lives, as opposed to us just coming in and saying and feeling as though we have to be the ones to save their lives. So the 8 strategies that I've put together for this week really are from the various different experiences that I've had as a Peace Corps volunteer, as a CDC public health advisor and training specialist, as a Fulbright scholar, having traveled and worked, in France and having gone to Asia, and overall just being a global health and development specialist or, professional. Maybe that's the best word, professional. So I feel as though these strategies that I'm going to share with you this week, hopefully it'll speak to you. And I know for some of you who've been in it for a long time, it might just give you those aha moments because you're like, oh yeah, that's what it was. So the first one that I'm going to share with you today is the importance of being present in the moment. For me, that means doing your best and not focusing too much on the past, and not, as well as not going too far ahead in the future and really rattling your brain as to what are you going to be able to accomplish tomorrow. I know when we get into the field, we all come with a strategic plan of some sort with goals and objectives, and that is wonderful. That's essential to all programs, and it's really important for all professionals to know exactly what they're going to be doing in that project or in the work in that community. However, it's really important also that we are flexible with how we see our goals and objectives based on what the community, the people who are going to be receiving the services that we provide, and the people we're going to be working with and supporting. So it's really important that we take the time to be present with the community, with our coworkers, to take time to observe, to listen, to engage people, and to find out what is it going to take in order for the solutions to be created, for a partnership to be created between yourself, your colleagues, and the community that you work in. It's also important to remember that it's in those moments when you're present that you really find out the core of what makes individuals and communities tick, and the behaviors and that the community engages in that may be the reason why you're there in the first place. And that means, engaging in a conversation that is not even work related with your colleagues, with community members, going to a ceremony, a wedding, a birthday, a community celebration, and going out to coffee, or, engaging in things that are not work related will allow you to find out sometimes what it's going to take for your work to be successful. A lot of times, we come in with this savior mentality. We come in with this idea that, I'm here to save the world. I'm here to save lives. This is how it's going to be done. A lot of times strategic plans are created, apart from or away from, the community or the countries that we go in. And oftentimes the people that are going to receive the services are not even included in the solutions or in the planning stages, which creates a problem. Often it does. And so it's really important that when you go there as a health and development professional in a community, that you assess the situation and you find out what's actually happening on the ground. And that means being in the moment. Also, another thing that I found that worked really well for me is remembering to laugh at yourself, to laugh with others, to laugh at those jokes that, for me, a lot of times my colleagues, once I learned the language, once I learned the cultural nuances and the ways that people spoke to each other and engaged in each other. Once I learned that, I was able to laugh with my colleagues. I was able to laugh with community members. I was able to enjoy those moments that really made me step back and enjoy the experience that I was having as a health professional, as a global development professional at that place, and not focus too much on the future, and realize that, although I may now leave this country or leave this project having saved everyone, I know I did my part. And so, and it was only because of those treasured memories that I had with my colleagues, my friends, community members, and the people that I was serving, that I was able to do that. So I really encourage you, for those of you who are in the field, and I've been in it for years, to remember that it's important to be in the present and to be in the moment, and realize that not everything is going to be about work, and that you are there, and to try your best to be part of the fabric of the community, and to laugh, to enjoy it, to enjoy your experience. And for those of you who are going or seeking to get into global health and development work, realize that, you may make that difference, and you may not see it. It may not be tangible, but at the end of the day, you'll realize that you were part of something bigger than yourself. And sometimes that alone is a success. Thank you very much. And tomorrow I'll be sharing with you the second strategy that I have to fulfilling global health and development career. Thank you very much. This is Herman Smith-Sosa with Ubuntu Speaks. I am who I am because we all are. Keep doing the great work that you're doing, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.